In this lecture, we transition from understanding attacks into designing secure automotive systems. We will explore how to prevent CAN injection, replay attacks, and domain pivoting using structured security practices. We will cover principle of least privilege, secure hardware abstraction layer design, and secure interprocess communication. We will also examine security-enhanced Linux policy enforcement and secure over-the-air update pipelines. Finally, we will connect all these controls into a production-level security architecture aligned with automotive standards. Secure automotive design starts with foundational principles that guide all layers. The principle of least privilege ensures each component has only required access, nothing more. For example, infotainment apps should not access powertrain signals unless explicitly required. Defense in depth means multiple layers, enforce security, so failure of one layer does not compromise system. Zero trust model, adapted for vehicles, assumes no component is inherently trusted, even internal ECUs. This is critical because compromised ECU or application can behave maliciously. These principles are not theoretical, they must be applied across Android framework, HAL, and vehicle networks. They define how secure architecture is built in production systems. Hardware abstraction layer, abbreviated as HAL, is the boundary between Android and vehicle networks. HAL must enforce strict validation of all incoming and outgoing signals. Input validation ensures malformed data or unexpected values are rejected immediately. For example, speed value outside valid range must not be propagated to applications. Signal sanitization ensures data consistency and prevents injection of malicious payloads. HAL must also enforce permission mapping, ensuring only authorized requests reach vehicle networks. Improper HAL implementation can bypass framework-level security, exposing CAN bus. This makes HAL one of the most critical security enforcement points in automotive systems. Inter-process communication, abbreviated as IPC, is heavily used in Android Automotive. Binder IPC enables communication between applications and system services. Each IPC call must enforce permission checks before executing any operation. Services should expose minimal interfaces, reducing attack surface. For example, car service APIs must validate caller identity before providing vehicle data. Improper IPC design can allow unauthorized access to sensitive services. This becomes entry point for attackers to escalate privileges. Secure IPC ensures that even compromised apps cannot misuse system services. Gateway ECU is the central control for interdomain communication. Secure gateway design requires strict message filtering based on signal type and source domain. Only whitelisted messages should be allowed across domains. Rate limiting must be applied to prevent bus flooding attacks. Gateway should also validate message format and frequency patterns. For example, infotainment domain should not send braking commands. Improper gateway configuration is one of the most common security failures. A secure gateway prevents attackers from pivoting into safety-critical domains. Security-enhanced Linux, abbreviated as SE-Linux, provides mandatory access control. SE-Linux policies define which processes can access specific resources. In automotive systems, car service, vehicle HAL, and other services are isolated using SE-Linux domains. Even if application is compromised, SE-Linux prevents unauthorized access to system components. Policies must be designed with least privilege and strict separation. For example, HAL service should not access unrelated system files. Weak SE-Linux policies can allow lateral movement across system components. Proper policy design acts as last line of defense in Android automotive systems. Over-the-air, abbreviated as OTA. Updates are critical for vehicle software maintenance. Secure OTA pipeline ensures only trusted software is installed on the vehicle. Updates must be digitally signed and verified before installation. Verified boot chain ensures system integrity during startup. Rollback protection prevents installation of older vulnerable versions. If OTA pipeline is compromised, entire vehicle system can be taken over. This makes OTA security one of the highest priority in production vehicles. OEMs must ensure end-to-end trust from update server to ECU installation. Prevention alone is not sufficient. systems must detect ongoing attacks. Intrusion detection systems monitor network traffic for anomalies. For example, unusual CAN message frequency may indicate flooding attack. Gateway ECUs can log suspicious activity and trigger alerts. Runtime monitoring helps identify compromised components. In Ethernet networks, packet inspection can detect malicious traffic. Detection mechanisms must be lightweight to avoid performance impact. Monitoring adds an additional layer of defense beyond prevention. Automotive cybersecurity is governed by standards such as ISO 21434. These standards require structured processes for risk assessment and mitigation. Threat analysis and risk assessment, abbreviated as TARA, is used to identify vulnerabilities. OEMs are responsible for defining security requirements across all suppliers. Suppliers must implement secure components aligned with OEM guidelines. Compliance is not optional. It is mandatory for vehicle certification. Security practices must be documented, validated, and audited. This ensures consistent security across entire vehicle lifecycle. Secure automotive systems require integration across all layers. Application layer must enforce permissions and minimal access. Framework layer must validate all service interactions. HAL must ensure secure translation of vehicle signals. Gateway must enforce domain isolation and message filtering. Network protocols must be protected with additional controls. Security is not a single component. It is a system-wide design. Only integrated approach can prevent complex multi-stage attacks. Secure automotive development requires layered defense across software and network boundaries. The core takeaway is that security must be designed at every layer, not added later. A critical production insight is that weakest component defines overall system security. A common failure pattern is over-reliance on a single control, such as gateway filtering. A compliance implication is that ISO 21434 mandates lifecycle security, from design to deployment. These practices form the foundation for building secure, software-defined vehicles